Good morning to all of you again, and thank you for being on time. So many of you were here before time. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Right, it's a beautiful day. It's lovely weather and perfect for this event after we've had a few days of shower. But thank you to all of you again. This is meant to be a very short and simple opening ceremony because we want to leave as much time for you, our students, our visitors, and other stakeholders to interact with our faculties and the business community, private sector persons that are here, the public sector agencies that are here. We want to leave as much time for that. So thank you all again for being here. Please let us stand for the national anthem. We'll sing the first and the last stanzas, and I'll ask Ms. Monique Sittmeyer, lecturer in the Division of Education and Humanities, to help lead us.
Good morning, everyone. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Dear land of Guyana, of rivers and plains, made rich by the sunshine and lush by the rains. Said gem like and fair between mountains and seas, your children salute you, dear land of the free. Dear land of Guyana, to you will we give our homage, our service, each day that we live. God guard you, great mother, and make us to be more worthy our heritage, land of the free.
Thank you very much. You may have your seats. A special good morning. So I'll give a minute or so to some students that are coming in at the back, and then we'll start. Thank you. A special good morning to all of you again, and welcome to the University of Guyana Berbice Campus Open Day and Job Fair 2026. My name is Guyana, and I'm the Director of the Department of Events, Conferences and Communication. I will be chairing this morning's hopefully brief, opening ceremony. Before I go further into the program, please allow me to recognize some key persons who are here with us today. First, our distinguished 11th Vice Chancellor, Professor Paloma Mohamed Martin, our Director of the University of Guyana's Berbice Campus, Professor Gometanayagam Subramanian. I hope I got your name correct, sir. Assistant Director, Dr. Pamela Rose, members of UG's senior management team. I believe some of them are joining us online. Deans, assistant deans, directors, heads of department, HR manager, ExxonMobil Guyana, Ms. Geraldine Ford, right here with us. Thank you for being here. Representatives of government ministries, representatives of the private sector, staff and students of UG, our sponsors. I see representatives of Baker Hughes here too with us. Thank you for being here. Our media partners. I also want to say a special welcome to our students who are here today. Some of you, I'm sure, are visiting the campus for the first time, and I hope that you will spend the time to explore and to engage with our faculties, our service representatives, and the companies that are here. And of course, I'd like to acknowledge all those who are joining us online. Ladies and gentlemen, I also want to say a special thank you to the UGBC team who really worked overnight in getting this campus ready after a few days of rain. So Ms. LaRose, she's in the audience somewhere, or I think she's outside still engaging with some persons to get them ready. Director, of course, assistant director, all the groundsmen, all the custodial staff, HEMA, and everyone who has really worked overnight in getting the campus ready and to ensure we're here to host yet another successful Open Day and Job Fair. You all did an amazing job, and I would like you to give yourselves a round of applause. The UGBC leg of the Open Day and Job Fair, of course, follows the major one we had at Turkine campus. And that, of course, was very successful, and I'm sure this one will also be successful. In a few days' time, on May 8th, we're heading to Essequibo, where we're collaborating with the Essequibo Technical Institute to host our Essequibo leg of the Open Day and Job Fair. I also, ladies and gentlemen, want to say a special thank you to all our sponsors, some of whom are here with us today. From the time, and as I mentioned when I was doing my presentation at the Turkine opening ceremony, from the time we sent out the call for partners to come on board with us, even before the call was made, we had a number of companies who expressed an interest, really wanted to come and support what we were doing. Again, because they understand the value of what this means to you, our students, to you, young professionals that are looking for opportunities, and so many of the other stakeholders. Because, of course, we all have that one thing in common. We want to see our people develop. We want to see our country develop. And this event, of course, is providing that link between you and the opportunities that are here this time in our country for you to take advantage of. So I just want to thank all our sponsors again. And of course, based on what we're seeing, this event is likely to improve tremendously in the coming years. The Vice Chancellor has challenged us to do this. She's challenged us to be creative. And I think we're doing this to a large extent. So without any further ado, I would like to invite our esteemed director of the UGBC University of Ghana Berbice campus, Professor Gomitanayagam Subramaniam, to deliver the opening remarks. Welcome. Please put your hands together and welcome him as he comes.
Thank you, Chairman. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I am very happy to welcome to Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, dedicated beloved Vice Chancellors, and SMT members, directors, deans, assistant directors, especially Berbice Campus Coordinating Committee, and UAUB staff. I welcome. More very important for the sponsor. The chairman talk over all the things. I am very easy now. I am very comfortable. He already spoke out all the things. All the students, pleasant good morning, my dear brother and sister. The chairman spoke out. This is a very, very important for University of Guyana, especially Berbice campus. As being the director, whomever sponsored, big people are joining online, whatever in person, I can call all the name, 18 people support. I have thanks to DEC and HEMA and my coordinator, Simone. They make a contact to all the school, all the organization, they wholeheartedly accepted. I have thanks to, of course, everybody to God, because heavy rainfall is supposed to happen last Friday. We cannot see the campus like that, heavy rain. We have thanks to our God is all in charge. He is a great always. So he gives a good opportunity, bright sun, good weather for us. Once again, I thanks to Redo, Regional Education Officer. I call him, Gomes, all students will be a campus, don't worry. So unfortunately, I saw the students, some students standing. I feel uncomfortable how they're standing because no space, this capacity. Once again, colleagues, without this Vice Chancellor, Chairman mentioned 11th female Vice Chancellor, Without her blessing, it won't happen. She always support the Berbice campus. Whatever you propose, immediately go ahead. She never say no. With her blessing, we are doing wonderful, especially my UB staff. We are giving a hard time, remove the chair, put the chair, remove the table, put the table, because of climatic condition, not our intention, because of weather condition. So I very happy to welcome everyone. This one-day event, all, once again, thanks to all sponsorship. Again, I say very proud of as a director of Berbice campus, especially Region 6 and Region 5. All business people, private sector, any entity, the chambers, when I call, they're ready to support. Even somebody ready to support it free of cost, they never charge. I don't want to call all the how many they give for this free of charge for this event. So once again, thanks to all people. God bless you. Thank you, Prabhu, once again. Without your blessing, it will not happen. And last but not least, DEC. They came a couple days before. They give the guidance. They give the guidance to my coordinator, Simone LaRose, and join with Hema. They make a plan, everything up to 6 or 7. I'll come morning 7. I have thanks to God bless you. Everybody enjoy today. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much, Director. Let me see if there's any brave student here today. And we, Vice Chancellor, we may have a gift or something to give one of the brave students. Could any one of you stand up and tell us this theme's Open Day and Job Fair theme? Let me see who's brave enough to do that. Come on. Yes, I see. Please, can somebody give her a mic and let her introduce herself, which school she goes to and which class she's in. We may have a gift, right, Dr. Rose, Director, for the student? Yes, please, go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Bhumika Singh, and I represent Tagore Memorial Secondary School. I'm in grade 10 science, and apparently this year's Open Day Job Fair 2026 theme is Innovation, Opportunity, and Impact.
Thank you very much. Give her a round of applause. That's good. That's good. That's good. Excellent. So, Director, please take note of that, and let's get her a gift. Right. So the next speaker on our program is someone who's very visionary, who's really the driving force behind what you see happening here today and across the university. Please put your hands together for Professor Paloma Mohammed, the 11th Vice Chancellor of the University of Guyana.
Oh my goodness, we have students standing. There's some chairs in front here. Please feel free to come forward if you would like to sit down. Good morning, everybody. Director Professor Gomes has made you say good morning 3 times already, and so I'm not going to make you say good morning again. I'm just going to say hello and thank you for coming. I'd like to stand on the protocols already observed and to recognize once again our Director, Deputy Director, and we have 2 visitors. I'm not sure if they've been to the Berbice campus before. In front here, first of all, we have Miss Geraldine John. That's you, right? HR manager from ExxonMobil. Please give her a round of applause. She's going to come and speak to you. And we have Mr. John Rhodes. I hope I'm saying that last name correct. And who is the country manager for that one of those companies up there called Baker Hughes, one of the companies that works closely with ExxonMobil in the oil and gas sector. Welcome to you and your team for coming. And of course, I'd like to recognize everybody who is here from the UGBC, from Georgetown, DEC, and most importantly, the teachers and students who have come this morning. Thank you for coming. Thank you, teachers, for getting these students out, because I know it's not an easy task, especially since we had to reschedule. It's a wonderful thing when God cooperates, and you don't know how many prayers I put down over the last weekend so that we would have some good weather today. That's right. Take the seat. Good boy. Yes. Because when they told me last week that we could not do this event on Friday as it was initially planned, they wanted to do it in May. But May is May, June rain. That's what we were thinking about. And we're also thinking about the number of national events that are going to happen in May for the 60th anniversary of the country. And then, of course, thinking about all of the mobilization that goes on behind the scenes, not only for us to prepare our space, but also the mobilization that has to take place for all the exhibitors. And I'm told that there are over 40 of them here today. So we're really delightful. 40 exhibits, about 19 or 20 who are not UG exhibits. So we want to thank them all. I usually like to read out the names of the donors who come and sponsors who come up to UGBC, because this UGBC's event is not, does not have as long a tradition as the Georgetown event. And so those who travel all the way up from Georgetown to come and to support UGBC, I believe, deserve a special honor, special mention, and special thanks. So I'll read them out. Usually I have all the best in your upcoming exams, which have begun, I think, and are happening from next week. So that you can have a sense of what your future career is likely to be and what the opportunities at the University of Guyana are for you. This is a special year for the University of Guyana UGBC campus because they're just coming out of their 25th year, their 25th anniversary, but this is the first year that they have crossed the 1,000 student mark in their history. And so it means that many more students are actually signing up for UGBC and are opting to study here. We're hoping that some of you will be among those, probably all of you, in the next semester. Our applications, I just want to say this, applications are about to close in 2 weeks. And I know that students usually make this very terrible error and then they call down our phones at a point in time when we really can't help. What we have said is apply for what you want to do now, even though you don't have your exam results. The university allows you to apply pending the results, and then there's an option in the applications material that says to allow CXC to directly send your results. So usually we have your results ahead of this school. If you choose this option, to allow us to process your applications by the time your exam results come out. Because we close applications in the middle of May when you're writing exams, and you start your classes about early September, end of August, and results come out in July. So if you wait, it means you have a whole year before you actually get into a university, right? Because many of our programs don't begin in January. So please do not listen to people who don't know what they're talking about and tell you you have to get your grades first. Apply and your grades will come if you give us the option, okay? As you say, if you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance. We have been very, very excited by what the prospects of this part of the country. In fact, the whole country is seeing a very significant dynamic of growth and development. But this Berbice, I've been talking about this, if you've heard me before, for the last 6 years or 7 years, that this Berbice we knew was going to be a very significant player in the development of our country. And now we're seeing the overt comments and the plans of the government in place. But we have known that this was going to be a theater, meaning not to perform, but to do work in. And so our president has spoken about this part of the country as a golden corridor. And the reason why he's speaking about this as a golden corridor is not only because of all of the developments that are going to take place in these counties, Region 5 and 6, but also the idea of linking this, linking the continent. I'm thinking that the continent is already linked. So geomorphologically, we're already part of the Guyanas, but in terms of politically and geographically, linking Guyana, Suriname, French Guyana, and Brazil. So that's the golden corridor. And if you think about the opportunities that something like that is going to bring for you, not only in terms of the amount of jobs, the amount of interaction, the amount of trade, the cultural context, and all of those things, we really, really, really are in a good place in this part of the world, right? In this part of the country. And of course, given everything that's happening globally, every time you open the papers, you see something very tragic and very terrible. You are also in a place that is blessed in many ways, with peace, with prosperity, with many natural resources. You are healthy, hopefully everybody is healthy and will maintain that. And so I want to say to you, is the last thing that I say this morning, the reason why we do all we do, right? All of these people working are not doing this because I said so. They're doing this because we want to open your eyes and to open you to the opportunities that are there, not only for education, but for internship, for interaction, for jobs. When you walk around today, you see those cell phones that you all love so much. I love my cell phone too. Please make sure that you use them to do some very specific things. Use them to network. Not only to collect and take photographs of the nice boy or girl you see. That is okay too if your parents are okay with it. But make sure that you take photographs of the products, you take photographs of the companies, you take good footage and video of what the demonstrations that you see, because you may not see the value of it today. But next year, when you're looking for a job or you're trying to think of something, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I wish I could remember that thing that I saw at the exhibition, or who was that person who was talking to me about this job, etc. So those instruments that you love so much are really powerful instruments to connect you to innovation, opportunity, and to make sure that you this event and your lives have impact and meaning. May God bless you, and may this exhibition and all those who have worked to bring it together be also blessed. I really, really also want to say thank you. I need to say something from this podium. I'm saying it from the podium. I've said it privately. I want to say thank you to those custodial staff who have been mentioned already, because they have had such a difficult time moving back and forth with the rain and all of these things. And I understand that there is a request for them to be paid some money. I have said yes, pay them. I'm saying it publicly. Pay them whatever it is that is fair to pay them for the extra work that they've done. God bless you, and I thank you.
Thank you very much, Vice Chancellor, for giving so much context into what all of this means for our students, our young professionals, and our country as a whole. I'd now like to invite you to sit back and relax, and while we enjoy a cultural dance being performed by Miss Nadia Lachman. She's a fourth-year social work student right here at the University of Guyana Berbice campus. Please put your hands together for her as she comes. Thank you very much, Ms. Latchman. Come on, you can do better for her. Give her a louder round of applause. Thank you. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, as the Vice Chancellor mentioned, ExxonMobil has been a partner with us for quite some time for our Open Day and Job Fair. We are very privileged to have with us Ms. Geraldine Ford, HR Manager, with us today. So please put your hands together as I invite her to make remarks on behalf of sponsors. Give her a round of applause as she comes, please, again. Thank you.
Morning, everybody. Gosh, that was beautiful. And I think also another reminder that while we're at university, it's not just about those academic studies, it's about that enrichment that we get through other activities. I know as HR manager, I'm looking for those things on people's CVs. What else are they involved in? So beautiful example, thank you for that. So good morning, distinguished guests, partners from government and industry, the University of Guyana leadership and staff, and then most importantly, obviously, the students who are here today. This is what it's all about, right? It's great to be here. I was at actually the main campus last weekend over in Georgetown, seeing everyone. It was really busy and it was a great day, answering lots of questions and engaging with students. So I'm looking forward to the same today. It was actually about 23 years ago where I actually met ExxonMobil at my university campus in the UK. I have to say, I did only go to them because they were giving out really good trinkets. But actually, what I learned there was about all the opportunities that they had. And what started as an internship for a year actually developed into a 23-year career. So who knows what will happen today and what will inspire you. But for ExxonMobil Guyana, supporting these kind of events that enable these conversations and being part of them as well is really important to our commitment to education, capacity, and workforce development. As someone in HR, I spend a lot of time talking to people about their jobs, people who really enjoy what they do, and then some people who maybe took a path that maybe didn't lead them to that joy. And so this is one thing that's really important about today is thinking about what does bring you joy, because a career is a long time. And as you're young and learning, there's an opportunity to try lots of different things and explore options. From an industry perspective, I see the words innovation in there, clearly really part of our industry that we have. Innovation isn't just about technology. We've got to also remember it's really critically about the people and equipping Guyanese with skills, confidence, and real-world experience so they can adapt and grow as industry changes. This opportunity means creating pathways from the classroom to the workplace through internships, apprenticeships, technical training, and meaningful jobs. And impact is about what happens when those opportunities lead to careers that support families, strengthen communities, and give people purpose. We take that responsibly very seriously at ExxonMobil Guyana. And as of mid-2025, more than 6,200 people, Guyanese, are employed by ExxonMobil Guyana and its contractors, and about 70% of that is oil and gas. We've also got 1,800 people who are working offshore, which is obviously a very exciting place to be, so hopefully we'll get some questions about that today. And something I'm particularly proud of is 1 in 3 Guyanese women, which is fantastic. And that's across those really technical, operational, and professional roles. So a real industry here, something that we're very proud of. But employment alone isn't enough. Long-term success comes from capacity building. That's why our Guyanese employees have completed over 370,000 hours of training. So education really doesn't stop when you leave university. It's all about that continuous learning, which is great to see people wanting to learn. We do things like leadership, safety training, technical disciplines, and it's all about that advancement to continue to take more complex roles as you grow in your career. And especially when you've been somewhere for 23 years, you don't stay unless you're having that continuous learning. It's also about creating a strong industry, right? A strong business that helps cohesive, resilient communities that benefit all of us. And that's why partnerships like the one we have with the University of Guyana matter so much. Universities build knowledge, critical thinking, and the industry provides that exposure and on-the-job learning. So a really important partnership as we think about the local content and building national strength. To the students I all see very eager to get out and see everything, really encourage you today to not just think about either dropping off a resume or kind of just looking. Take the opportunity to really talk to people, ask questions, talk to them about what it's actually like to be in that role, because something can look one way on paper, right, and be different in the real world. Ask what skills matter, what's important that I should be doing now that's going to serve me well in the future. And as I said before, while you're young, just keep iterating, trying different things. Think about what different pathways could be. To other private sector and public entities here, your presence sends a strong message that we're committed to investing in Guyana's people. Continued collaboration will help ensure growth areas like industry, infrastructure, technology, health, and education translates to inclusive and sustainable progress. I'll close by saying this is a pivotal time for Guyana. We hear that a lot, don't we? But it's exciting. Opportunities are growing, and how we're prepared to support our young people will define the future. At ExxonMobil Guyana, we're committed to education, capacity building, youth development, and building strong, cohesive communities. And we're proud to be part of this journey. I thank you very much for having me. I really look forward to speaking to you all later. And we still do have really good trinkets, so make sure you come along. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, Ms. Ford, for your comments. And of course, ExxonMobil is here with us, and you can ask as many questions as you wish. For those of you who are still at home, and you can come down if you're in the Berbice region and you wish to join us, please do come. If you're from the Essequibo region, just a reminder, we'll be in Essequibo on May 8th. So please ensure that you come, you engage with the companies that are here, and please, I really want to say this and to repeat what was said before at the Turkine's opening ceremony. That is, it's a good time to be young in Guyana. It's a good time to be a young person. The opportunities are there. Now is the time to really capitalize on those opportunities. But you have to get the skills. For our students that are here, you have to get the skills that you need to understand how you can really benefit from those opportunities. So all of these major companies that are here today, engage with them, see where the opportunities are, how you can access those opportunities. And of course, if you have relatives, young professionals who are looking for jobs, encourage them to come down to the Berbice campus today if they're in the region. And of course, May 8th in Essequibo. So I'll now like to invite Ms. Nafiza Sakur. She's a first-year student here doing a diploma in public management to do the appreciation. Please put your hands together as she comes.
Distinguished guests, esteemed speakers, respected educators, and students, a pleasant good morning. It is both an honor and privilege to stand before you today and deliver this vote of thanks as we commence the University of Guyana Berbice Campus Open Day and Job Fair. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to first give thanks to the Almighty for allowing us to be here today with good health and strength. And also, I know our chairperson and Dr. Mohammed would have alluded to, spoke about the weather. We are very thankful for that. I wish to express appreciation to everyone whose efforts and support have made this event possible. To our guest speakers and professionals, your willingness to share your expertise despite busy schedules is sincerely appreciated. Your insights and experiences enrich us deeply, not only informing young minds, but shaping the aspiration and future of our students. We thank you for your invaluable contribution. I would also like to acknowledge the dedication of the organizers and coordinators, the careful planning and diligent work that you've put in, that you've undertaken behind the scenes have ensured that today launches with excellence and inspiration. To the teachers, thank you for your unwavering guidance and encouragement for bringing out the students here today. Your support in nurturing curiosity and ambition among them is the foundation upon which initiatives like this are built and thrive. To the members of the private and public sectors that are here today to present opportunities to our young minds and professionals, we thank you wholeheartedly for your support and look forward to continued mutually beneficial collaborations. as we look forward towards building this beautiful nation of ours. Students, today is designed for you. I encourage you to seize the opportunities presented, listen attentively, engage actively, ask questions, and embrace the possibilities that await. Let this day inspire you to explore new paths and pursue dreams with confidence. Moreover, we extend our sincere appreciation to our sponsors and partners. Your support and your investment in events like these underscore a shared commitment of empowering the next generation of leaders and innovators. Finally, to all present, we thank you for your participation and support. Your presence here is a testament to the importance of career awareness and personal development in our community. As we conclude, let us take a look back at the theme for today. And remember, innovation brings values only when acted upon. Opportunity is meaningful only when embraced. And true impact is achieved when we choose to make a difference. Let today be more than just another event. Allow it to be a catalyst for change. Take the knowledge and inspiration you gain, apply them, and make it meaningful for you. Thank you very much. Do have a blessed rest of the day.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kaur. You see how our students are talented. They're very good speakers. So give her a round of applause again for a job well done. Right, so we've come to the end of this brief opening ceremony. Before you go, I'd just like to say again to those of you joining online via Facebook, we will continue with our live coverage on Facebook. So please stay tuned. Also, as Vice Chancellor mentioned, the applications are now open for the 2026-2027 academic year. The application process, of course, closes in 2 weeks. So ensure you get your applications in pending your results. Also, there are washroom signs around if you need any guidance. We have volunteers around during the course of the day. If you need anything, please be in touch with us, or volunteers or UGBC staff. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much. You've been a good audience. And before you go, one more thing. I have the gift to be handed over to the brave student who answered the question. I'd like to invite our Vice Chancellor to make the presentation. So her name is Miss Bumla Singh. So come in. Yes. Yes. Thank you very much, Ms. Singh and Vice Chancellor. So we've come to the end of the program. We'll now have the tour of the booths. Thank you all very much for being here, and do have a pleasant rest of the day. I'll ask Professor Gomes and Assistant Director to lead the tour of the booths with our visitors, our students, and so on. Teachers, you can also be part of the tour, and the students, of course. Thank you all very much.